Hey guys, B Scott here. Well, so we're doing another review, as promised, of another Dave & Buster's here in Oakville, Ontario. I'm also here with Bman The Champ. Yeah. So this is it. So this plaza itself is like an entertainment plaza. So as you can see there is a Three Brewers bar. I've actually been to the one on Yonge Street. Amazing bar. They actually brew their own beer on site. It's really, really amazing. And of course we got a Cineplex. Crazy, right? And there's a Baton Rouge and there's 1,000 other places of Boston Pizza and whatever. But yeah, no, so as for this place, I'm gonna go with my review first, and like of course we'll get to B-Man. By the way, he did his own walkthrough / review that will be up on his channel whenever he posts it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, so I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that this place looks extremely big, right? It really isn't once you go inside. At first, when you walk in, it's a big hall. You know, like they have just like their security there. You do your thing, whatever, like you get your card. But then once you go in, they actually have a bigger restaurant area than they do gaming area here. And I know that seems like it, right? Yeah. So we go into the gaming area. It's actually not as big as the Vaughn location. There aren't as many games. But yeah, now let's get into the food. So B-Man got the American burger, right? Yeah. And fries, which is what I got last time. But this time I got the fish and chips dipped in IPA beer. Amazing. I loved it. That food, I would probably give it a 5 out of 5. Service was pretty good. The wait for the food, I don't know. It was a wee bit too long for the food itself, but it's all good. It was kind of busy. The server was good compared to Vaughn, where we were waiting forever for my burger. But yeah, so that was pretty good. But yeah, everything else, you know, it's smaller. It's something really special. So I would probably give this place in general compared to Vaughn. What did I give Vaughn, if you remember?
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. I would probably give this. You know what? I am gonna give it a little bit of a higher one here because like it looks a lot more nicer. Vaughn does too, but like this place is it's just a better vibe than Vaughn. I find Vaughn, like I don't want to say that there's a lot more young people, but it's like it's just a different vibe. Like it just doesn't feel like, you know, the kind of people. And no, I'm not being racist, but just like the kind of people in here, it's different than Vaughn. Sort of like it's not the same vibe of people, you know what I mean? Like it's just a better vibe. I don't know how to put it, and no, I'm not being racist because like it is Oakville, but no, I don't know if you found that, B-Man. If you get what I'm saying, like I'm not being racist. It's just that like I just got a better vibe.
Well, I don't know. I don't really catch on to that, but
I don't know. It's just like I found the vibe here was like a little bit better. You know, like everyone was having a good time. Like I know they did in Vaughn too, but like. Oh, when we left Vaughn, there was a York Region cop, like sitting at the front door of the fucking place. When, like, here, there's, like, no, like, cops here.
Well, maybe. That might be because of how busy it was. So they just had somebody...
I've noticed the cops... Yeah, but... I don't mean to get off track, but I do also know for that area in Vaughn where it's like Dave & Buster's is, I do know that, like, that's where Screamers was, and... I know when I left Screamers, there were like 15 cops in a helicopter. So I don't know if it's anything but that area. I do know that there is a lot of street racing, and yeah, so maybe that was why. But here in Oakville, it's just a better vibe. You know, like I know that Oakville's a little bit richer, it's a little bit more wealthier out here, but I don't know. Like I just really like the vibe out here. But yeah, so
weren't they? I think it was one time you and I came here. They were having like a. I don't know if it was a street racing thing, but they were having like a party and there was a whole bunch of people there with like muscle cars and stuff.
In Vaughn, you mean? Yeah. I think they do that every weekend. I think they do like racing and everything. Like it's a big thing in York.
Yeah.
Street racing, they race through Vaughn at 2 a.m. Yeah. But yeah, no, but back to the conversation at hand. This Dave & Buster's, probably a 5 out of 10. You know, like it was good. It was smaller, but it was good. I would definitely come back here. Especially for the food. Now it's B-Man's turn. for his review.
I mean, I don't know what else I can say that you haven't. I mean, the venue was smaller, but I think it was just more tightly packed.
Mm-hmm.
Games are more or less this. I think there was one or two different ones. There was different skee ball games, and the baseball game wasn't there. The one where you like pull the thing back and it like hits the ball or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't there. And then one monster drop, which I think I won the jackpot on. I'm not entirely sure because there was like it was like 2 credits on it when I played it. There was already a credit on it, so I don't know if like to mine or to his, probably to whoever played it before. But I could swear I only had like maybe 1,000 odd tickets before this started, so I don't know. It probably went up because I have like over 2,000 now. So, but yeah, the pitching game was actually working in this location because last time I went, you guys saw Beast Cat's last review, it wasn't working for some odd reason. Some not stupid reason. But, or at least it was, but it wasn't registering the numbers. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Like, it wasn't doing it for me. But, yeah, food was alright. Burger was alright. It kind of, like, it was very meh, I guess. It's like a standard wherever you go. What else is there anything else I want to say about it? No, I don't think so.
Hey,
just give it about what?
I do have to say one thing. Hey, Brandon, eat, drink, play, and watch. I just had to say it.
Okay. Anyway.
Say that again slowly. Eat, drink, play, and watch.
I'm still not.
Do you not think that would be a slogan for a strip club? Eat, drink, play, and then watch.
Are you trying to get yourself kicked off of YouTube?
No, I'm just saying a fact.
Anyway,
and it's literally, I'm not turning my fucking phone around right now. It's literally saying it in bright fucking letters in front of me, and it kind of does look like a strip club, you know. Does anyone else think that this looks like a strip club?
I think you're the only person who thinks it looks like a strip club.
Well, we're going to find out. If you think this looks like a strip club, comment down below. Eat, drink, play, and watch. Do you hear those words combined? Then a strip club. And what else do you do at a strip club?
Anyway.
He's just not interested right now.
Anyway, so I'll just give it, as far as out of 10, I give it like a 6. I give my
You actually gave it a higher rating than me? Actually, no, wait, the same rating as me.
No, I gave it a 6.
And I gave it a 5, right?
Yeah.
So you actually, for once, you gave something a higher rating than me.
Well, you know, the games weren't bad.
Usually you give
at least it wasn't
everything the lowest review, and then I actually give it the highest.
If I legitimately feel like it deserves a low review.
So you actually enjoyed yourself, eh? That's really good.
It was a little bit better than last one, yeah.
Yeah,
crowded.
right?
At least we wouldn't have to wait for like an hour. And speaking of, okay, I gotta get off oh my god, do you...
Oh, let's talk about coming here.
Yeah, oh my god. How many times have we caught in the traffic jam? Like 5?
Okay, so let's talk about... I totally forgot to talk about this. If you are to come to Oakville, I left his house at what, 8 o'clock? No, sorry. I came to your house.
Leave my house at
okay,
8 o'clock.
But let's not talk about that. I came to his house at 9. We got here at 10:30. Oakville's about a 30 to 45 minute drive without traffic. So we go on the 401. I speed a little bit. Everyone does. Maybe about 130. We get to just past McCowan. Brake lights. Okay. And I thought I heard something about an accident on the highway. Actually, no, hold on. The express lanes were slow. The collector lanes were moving fast. So I thought, I actually picked a good lane to be in for once.
And that's where our streak of good luck ended.
We get to Kennedy. Just before Kennedy, brake lights. I'm like, oh, fuck. There must be an accident on the highway. So then I'm thinking, should I stay on the highway or should I not? I go off the highway. I go down to Lawrence. I go across. I go down Birchmount. I go across Eglinton. I go down DVP. DVP was fucking touchy and go. Gardner was touchy and go. 403 was touchy and go. The whole way here was fucking touchy and go. Then when I get here, I read online that there was a major accident on the 401 right by Yonge Street. I knew something was going on. Because I've done the drive many times from Scarborough to Saga to Peel region, which is like basically like where this is. So this is basically at Winston Churchill and 403. It is considered Oakville because it's the west side of a Churchill. So I've done this ride many times. Usually to get me from Scarborough to Saga, it's like with zero traffic and a little bit of speeding, 30 minutes, 45. This took me over an hour to go a detour route. On a Friday night at 9 p.m. when there's usually hardly any traffic, and really there's nothing going on tonight. There's a Leaf game, but I don't know if they're home or whatever, but like usually it's not that bad at 9 o'clock at night. Very embarrassing moment. You know, traffic was slow. But yeah, that was probably the worst part about coming out here. But yeah.
That was crazy, yeah. I don't think it could get worse than that.
Yeah.
And before I jinx it on the way home.
Anyways, do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay, we are going to end this video one more time. Favorite slogan. Eat, drink, play, and watch. Down below. Does that not sound like a strip club slogan? Because I really think it does.
It doesn't.
It does. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of your night.
Bye.
Peace.